Welcome to the Becoming Project. This is a space for anyone who believes there's more waiting for them on the other side of growth. Whether you're on your way to work, at the gym, driving home, or simply taking a moment for yourself, we're glad you're here. Take a deep breath. Put aside the distractions for the next few minutes and allow yourself to reflect. Because becoming the person you're meant to be doesn't happen overnight. It happens one choice, one lesson, and one day at a time. Let's begin. American filmmaker Woody Allen once said, 80% of success is showing up. At first, that sounds almost too simple. We tend to think success comes from talent, intelligence, perfect timing, or some secret formula that only a lucky few discover. But when you look closely, many of the people we admire weren't always the most gifted in the room. They were simply the ones who kept showing up. Showing up when they felt motivated. Showing up when they didn't. Showing up when progress was slow. Showing up when nobody was watching. Because becoming the person you're meant to be rarely happens in one dramatic moment. It happens through 1,000 ordinary moments, 1,000 decisions to keep going, 1,000 opportunities to either move closer to your potential or drift further away from it. And that raises an interesting question. If you continue showing up for yourself every day from this moment forward, who could you become? Imagine for a moment that you could meet the future version of yourself. Not 5 minutes from now, not tomorrow. Years from now. The version of you that kept going. The version that finally stopped doubting themselves. The version that healed, grew, learned, and became everything they were capable of becoming. Picture them standing in front of you. Look at the way they carry themselves. Notice the confidence in their posture, the peace in their eyes, the quiet certainty in their voice. Now, ask yourself one question. Would they be proud of the person you are today? It's a difficult question. Not because you're a failure, not because you're behind, but because deep down, most of us know there is a gap between who we are and who we could become. And that gap can feel uncomfortable. We live in a world that constantly encourages us to look outward. More money, more success, more followers, more approval. But some of the most important questions we'll ever answer have nothing to do with what we own or how many people know our name. The real question is this: are we becoming someone we respect? Because at the end of the day, you're the one person you can never escape. You will spend every day of your life with yourself. And yet, so many people spend years abandoning themselves, ignoring their dreams, breaking promises to themselves, accepting less than they deserve, staying in environments that slowly drain their spirit, settling for a life that feels safe instead of a life that feels meaningful. Not because they're weak, but because comfort is powerful. Comfort whispers. It tells you there will always be time tomorrow. Tomorrow to start, tomorrow to change, tomorrow to become better. But tomorrow has a way of turning into months. Months turn into years. And before you know it, you're staring at a life that no longer feels like your own. But here's the good news. As long as you're breathing, the story isn't over. You are not defined by the opportunities you missed. You are not defined by the mistakes you've made. And you are certainly not defined by the version of yourself you've outgrown. Every day offers a new chance to choose differently. A new chance to keep a promise to yourself. A new chance to take one small step toward the life you want to live. The truth is, becoming isn't about perfection. It's about direction. It's about making decisions today that your future self will thank you for tomorrow. Because the person you hope to become isn't built all at once. They're built every time you choose courage over fear, discipline over excuses, growth over comfort. And while the journey may not always be easy, it is always worth it. One day, you will look back at this season of your life and realize that the small choices you almost dismissed were the very things that changed everything. The early mornings, the difficult conversations, the moments you kept going when nobody else could see the progress. Those moments matter. They always have. So wherever you are right now, let this be your reminder. You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to keep showing up. One day, one choice, one step at a time. And if this message spoke to you, I hope you'll join us again. Because this journey isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you were always meant to be. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep moving forward, and remember, the future version of you is being built by the choices you make today. This is the Becoming Project, and your story is just getting started.